You know what amazes me the most? People will act like you don't already do a lot for them. You could be doing this for that person, this for that person. Like, you could literally be doing everything you can. But they will always talk about the thing that you're not going to do. That's what they highlight, that's what they run with. What you didn't do. That one time you said no. That one time you put yourself first. That one time you set a boundary. Then all of the good things that you've done for that person that you didn't even have to do, but you did out of the kindness of your heart. Now, none of that matters. None of it matters. It doesn't matter whatsoever. And it really has you feeling hurt because you're like, but I did this and I did that and I was there for you when no one else was. I did these things for you. But the one time I decide to put myself first, the one time I decide that my peace is more important than anything else, then nothing that you've done, no amount of money that you've given, no amount of support, no amount of help, no amount of favors that you've done matters to that person anymore. Now they want to villainize you, right? They want to make you feel like you're the problem. It's you. There's something wrong with you. You're evil. You're this. You're that. You're fake. When really, you're just no longer allowing people to continuously take from you. You're no longer going to sacrifice your peace for their comfort. You're finally growing up. You're finally glowing up. You're finally getting to a point in your life where you want to put yourself first. You want to pour into you. You're not willing anymore to just be the yes person, the go with the flow person, even if it's not really the flow you want to be a part of. See, that's what you used to do. You used to be the people pleaser. I know I did. I used to always feel like I had to be the people pleaser, the person that always said yes just to avoid confrontation. I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to upset people. I just wanted everything to be peaceful. So I would always say yes, even if it wasn't necessarily something that I wanted to do. But what I learned is when you're continuously saying yes to people and their favors, their requests, just to keep the peace, you're really only keeping the peace for them, not for you. You're not keeping the peace for you. Because deep down inside, you're not at peace. Deep down inside, you're not happy. So there's no peace for you. It's only peace for them. And at some point, you are going to get to the point in your life where you begin to break, where you no longer have a cup to pour from. Your cup is empty. It is empty. It's been empty. And now you really feel it. You no longer have peace in your spirit. You're no longer happy. You're always on edge. You're always irritated, frustrated, resentful, because you keep giving, and pouring, and it's not being poured back into you. And the crazy thing is, these people that you're always doing for, they never ask you, how are you doing? Are you okay? Give me a hug. Let's talk. Never. It's just more requests after more requests. They act like you haven't done anything for them, or the things that you've done aren't that big of a deal. The one time you say no, it's the biggest problem ever. Now they got an attitude. Now they're talking to you sideways. They're saying slick things out their mouth, all because you decided to put yourself first for once. All because you decided to say no. All because you decided to finally protect your peace. And you know what else I've noticed? People always do this to the strong person. The person who seems like they have it all together. The person who isn't always complaining about their problems but making a way. The person who may not have it all figured out but they keep a smile on their face. The person who's going through a lot but you would never know because they don't sit around and talk about their problems. They don't sit around and complain about what they don't have. They just always keep the faith. That energy, that spirit that they have, that they know that even though what they're going through right now isn't fun, right? It might be tough. They know that eventually It'll work out. And it's those kind-hearted people that people around them feels entitled. I've never been the person that's just complaining, and not talking about solutions. I might be going through the worst thing possible, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, but you would never know it. You would never know it. I still keep a smile on my face. I still find the things to be grateful for. And I know deep down inside that what I'm going through right now is in preparation for what amazing things are going to come. And because I have such a strong mindset, people around tend to feel entitled to my fruits, entitled to my energy, entitled to the things I can do for them, the things that I have done. But the one time I say, no, not today, or I'm setting this boundary, or no, I'm going to put myself first. Now, all hell breaks loose. All the things that you've done for that person mean nothing. They mean nothing. Now you're the villain in their story. Now they're running around telling people, yeah, they didn't do this, she didn't do that, she didn't do this. Not listing off all the things that I have done, all the sacrifices that I have made. They don't care. They don't care. They only care about the one thing that you said no to. And yeah, it hurts. It'll make you cry. But what I need you to know is you deserve happiness. You deserve to put yourself first. You deserve peace. And as you keep ascending, as you keep working towards your goals, as you keep committing to just getting better and better and being the highest version of yourself every single day, you're going to have more and more people who feel entitled to your success. They feel entitled to what you can do for them. They feel entitled to your energy. They feel entitled. But they weren't with you with all the struggles. They weren't there when you was trying to figure out how you're going to make this work, how you're going to make that work. The only person that was really there for you was God. If you want to be real, God found a way for you when you didn't see a way for yourself. God made sure that it was going to work out, not them. Not them. It was God. Just like they've always had God, but see, they don't see God the way you see God. They don't walk by faith. God is with everyone, but they don't want to walk with God and know that things will be okay. They want to ask you. They want the handout from you. They want the energy from you. They don't want to go within and find it within themselves. They want it from you. And when you say no, it's a problem. And now everything that you've done, everything that you've helped them with, doesn't matter. You are the villain in their story. Well, keep being the villain. As long as it means I get to keep my peace, build my peace, and preserve my peace, I will gladly be the villain in your story. Gladly. For those of you guys who resonate with what I just said, you've experienced this and it hurts, but you know you're destined for more. You know that the support you have around you, the community that you have around you, they don't see your vision. They're not pouring into you. They're making you doubt yourself. They're making you feel like you're a bad person just because you want to put yourself first. I want you to know you're not a bad person. You deserve a successful life. You deserve peace. You deserve happiness. You deserve all of the things. And if you want to acquire a mindset where you truly start to believe that and no longer question it, then I'm going to invite you to join my Glow Up Academy. This is the space where you learn to reset your mindset, where you learn to put yourself first, when you learn to become disciplined and accountable, and not be afraid to say no to others so that you can focus on your dreams and your business. I believe that in order for you to truly reach your goals, it's going to require you to change who you are. And that change takes place in the Glow Up Academy. Become the version of yourself that you need to become so that you can attract all the things that you've always wanted. Click the link in my bio and join my Glow Up Academy. I'll see you in there.